Boruto 2 Blue Vortex Chapter 1. First video ever. Drop a like and subscribe. Let's get it, boys.
Wagwan family, welcome back to another new Shinobi video, and today we're going to be talking about Boruto Blue Vortex Chapter 1. Specifically, we're going to be talking about the top 5 characters ranked from weakest to strongest in my opinion. I'm not going to bullshit you any longer. Number 5, I got Mitsuki. Now the reason why I have Mitsuki at number 5 is because he's a perfect snake sage. Also, he's been training with Kawaki for 3 years during the time skip, so he has to be, around that Otsutsuki level. I mean, think about it. If he's going to be either Boruto or Kawaki's right-hand man, he's got to be able to fight alongside them. He's going to be, around their levels. He's the son of Orochimaru. He's going to have tricks up his sleeve. Also, he's probably been training with Log. So, I mean, he has lots of experience, perfecting his Snake Sage, and he's one of the only new gen characters to have Sage mode, which I think is really cool. He's also a fan favorite character, so you obviously have to give Mitsuki that 5 spot. And I think Mitsuki will just ultimately be a real ass nigga. Okay, number 4, I got Code. Speaking of non-real ass niggas, we got Code's bitch ass. Code is at number 4 because he has a white karma, in the form of power, right? So we know Code has his claw grinds that allow him to teleport and bring his Ten Tails army with him. His Ten Tails army is also another reason why we have to put him at number 4 on this list. They were getting one shot and clapped up by Sarada and Kawaki in the chapter, but it's still an entire army with masses and number behind him. Some people are theorizing that Code has a Dojustu under his new scar in the new chapter. Personally, I am kind of 50-50 on this theory. I mean, it'd be cool if he has a Dojustu, but I would be surprised if Kishimoto decided to add that in. I'm not gonna lie. But it would also be on par with the other people that have karma. They have Dojustus as well, so we'll just wait to see about that. But yeah, Code having a karma, having a Ten Tails army, and being stated to be stronger than Jigen and weaker than Ishiki by Kishimoto himself, I gotta put him at number 4. Getting to number 3, I got Kawaki Uzumaki. Now that actually does sound pretty fire. I have him at number 3 because he has the Daiko Koden and the Suki Kona. He has the Dharma Wheel Eye, so where he's able to teleport, bring things in and out of that dimension, even put people in that dimension where time doesn't flow and they can't move. He has Ninja Tech, he's a cyborg. He has multiple upgrades that allow him to manipulate his body and extend it and just ultimately be used as a complete weapon. We know he has all of the karma and Otsutsuki abilities like flight. He has chakra absorption. He can absorb any jutsu, or any ninjutsu. I'm sorry. He can absorb any ninjutsu. He can absorb chakra. He can suppress his chakra signature. The list goes on. He's very proficient in taijutsu with the staff, and I think he's been training for all these years waiting for Boruto to come back to the village. So that's why I got number 3. I got Kawaki at number 3 on my list. At number 2, I have Boruto. Now the reason why I have Boruto the GOAT at number 2 on my list, he came into the chapter stepping on Code's face with his hand on his sword, looking like he was about to beat that ass. We know he definitely has the Joker now. I mean, it's canon. Like, anyone that says it's not canon is just retarded. I think ultimately he's gonna have the Jogan, which is the original Otsutsuki Dojutsu. The Jogan possesses the abilities of the Byakugan, Sharingan, and Rinnegan all in one eye. It's been shown in the anime to be able to find chakra points like the Byakugan, been able to teleport like the Rinnegan, and he's also been able to go in and out of dimensions like the Sharingan, and also he's been able to dodge and attack Otsutsukis like the Sharingan. when he dodged Momoshiki and used her Rasengan on him, he had the Jogan activated in the anime. I think the Jogan ultimately, takes up a lot of chakra. That's why Boruto's eye is always closed, and he only has to open his eye when he wants to use it. But it's so powerful that it takes up so much chakra. Boruto at the end of the day is Naruto's son. He has crazy genetics. He's been born a prodigy. On top of all that, he's a ninja at heart. I mean, we gotta remember, he did say he still is a shinobi. Boruto's gonna be incorporating like ninja tactics and, battle ideas into his Otsutsuki abilities. And it's gonna give him an upper hand against the other characters, I believe. So ultimately, him having all the same abilities of the Karma and Otsutsuki's as Kawaki, like flight, chakra suppression, conversation between Boruto and Damon. Damon said, "You better be on my level, or if not stronger, by the time when you come back to the village." So I believe Kishimoto would not have Boruto train for 3 years under Sasuke, who's very experienced with with dojutsus like the Rinnegan and the Sharingan, which is very similar to the Jogan. I don't think that Boruto would come back not as powerful or slightly weaker, if not stronger, than the next person on this list. At number 1, I have Damon. Now it's pretty simple. I have Damon at number 1 on this list. He's been shown to be the strongest and stated to be the strongest by Kishimoto himself. He's stronger than the Otsutsukis. He has been taken down before. He does have to listen to his older sister, so there's always the possibility that Ida tells him what to do. But at the end of the day, Damon has been shown to stomp Code, stomp Boruto, stomp Kawaki, and no one has really been able to fuck with him. I mean, at the end of the day, he's been a menace, an absolute fucking menace, like NBA Youngboy, honestly. Besides the point, until we actually see, an actual feat or on paper, in a manga chapter, him getting his ass beat, I have him at number 1. And every ability has a weakness, said by the great Itachi Uchiha. So we have to just wait and see what his weakness is. But for now, I have him at number 1. Maybe Boruto with the Joking can dethrone him, but we just have to wait and see for that. Before we move on to the next part of the video, I want you guys to comment down below right now. Who do you think is your top 5 strongest post time skip? Write it down in the comments below. I'm really interested in what you guys think. What do you guys think is gonna happen in the next chapter? I think in the next chapter it's gonna be an all-out battle. I think it's gonna be Mitsuki, Code, Boruto, Kawaki, and maybe even Damon might show up in the next couple chapters, and it might be just an all-out free-for-all brawl, and that's how the village is destroyed, like we see in the first chapter of the manga and the first episode of the anime. I think it's gonna be an all-out war battle in Konoha. Right now, I mean, you have Code, Kawaki, and Boruto all about to face off going into chapter 2. I can only imagine maybe Mitsuki and Damon will show up. And I think it's just going to be insane. I think the time skip was super sick. I think these next couple chapters are going to be pretty insane. We're really going to start to see who's the strongest, who's the big dogs, and fill out more puzzle pieces. So I'm really interested to see, who is the strongest. And I also want to see what happens, is Boruto going to be able to 1v3 or 1v4? You know what I mean? Is it going to be Code, Mitsuki, and Kawaki versus Boruto by himself? Right? Or is Damon going to come in and start packing people up? Like, I'm truly confused. I don't think Sarada's strong enough to really help at all. She had to, call for help against Code. So, I'm just to kind of see where Kishimoto, goes, what direction he goes with. And kind of just interested to see who really is the strongest, and is Boruto really gonna have the Jogan? Is shit really about to go down? Are motherfuckers really about to die? Is Code finally gonna catch a W? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, the last chapter left like a lot of possibilities, and I think it's just gonna be insane. Alright guys, that's gonna be my top 3. Let me know what you guys think about my list, and what do you think is gonna happen in the next chapter. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.